Right, so today we're heading north, way north.
To the land of saunas and...
Exactly, Estonia.
Right.
But not just for a relaxing getaway, though I wouldn't say no to that. We're diving deep into Woodsons, this Estonian company. They're really making waves with their sustainable, and get this, gorgeous prefabricated homes.
Yeah, and saunas. Don't forget the saunas.
Oh, right. And saunas, they're really passionate about wood, like really passionate.
It's all about wood and nature. Their whole philosophy is built around it.
Yeah, and you can see it in everything they do, from these sleek, modern homes to these, like, almost fairy tale-esque cabins they build. So we're going to unpack all that, their commitment to the environment, the unique construction methods.
There's some really innovative stuff going on.
Yeah, they do. Like, how do you even build a house without glue? We'll get into all of that right here, right now.
Okay, so sustainability. That's the name of the game with Woodsons.
Yeah, and that's something I'm always interested in. I mean, who isn't these days, right?
Right. So they're using these glue-free, chemical-free construction methods, which sounds, I don't know, kind of out there at first.
It does. Like, how do you even, what do they use? Magic.
Well, not quite magic, but close. They use these really precise traditional joinery techniques, and they've got it down to a science.
Okay, but is it as durable? I mean, come on, we've all used glue on something and thought, well, that's not going anywhere.
I hear you. But actually, these techniques they use, they're incredibly strong and have been used for centuries. Honestly, they result in structures that are built to last probably longer than a lot of those glue-heavy builds.
Interesting. So what about the whole, like, chemical-free thing? What's the big deal there? Aside from, not wanting chemicals in my home, obviously.
Right. Well, traditional building materials, they often off-gas these things called VOCs, volatile organic compounds.
VOCs. Okay, go on.
Basically, they can release harmful chemicals into the air, and that's not good for you. For me, for anyone. Woodsons eliminates that risk because they're using natural materials, and it's not just about what they don't use, it's about the benefits they bring in. Their homes have been shown to have, get this, up to 40% better indoor air quality compared to conventionally built homes.
Wow, 40%. That's huge. So you're telling me I can breathe easier and feel better in a Woodsons home? Sign me up.
Right. It's like bringing a breath of fresh air, literally, into your daily life. And, we're spending more and more time indoors these days.
Way more time.
So creating a healthy, natural living space is more important now than ever before.
Absolutely. All right, so they've got the whole eco-friendly, healthy home thing down, but they're not just building houses, right? They've got saunas, cabins, even those little, like, backyard office pods.
They do it all. And their designs, they're not cookie cutter. They're really modern and stylish.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so tell me more about these, what were they called?
WXP and WHP panels.
Yeah, those. What are they exactly?
So imagine this. You want to build a Woodson's home, right? These panels, they're like giant, supersized building blocks, prefabricated wall and roof sections made from, you guessed it, wood. But it's not just any wood. It's sustainably sourced and engineered to be incredibly strong and energy efficient.
So kind of like a house building kit,
Yeah.
but on a whole other level.
Exactly. It's like high-tech Lego for grown-ups who care about the planet. And this prefabrication, it means less waste during construction, faster build times.
And probably less room for error, too, right?
Exactly. It's about precision and efficiency.
Smart. Okay, so it sounds like they're on to something big here. And this is where it gets even more interesting. They're working with, hold on, I wrote this down, PRIA, the Estonian Research Institute, to really push these panels as a mainstream building material.
It's a huge step. See, Woodsons isn't just happy with doing their own thing. They want to change the game entirely.
So they're not just building homes, they're trying to transform the whole industry.
They want to set a new standard for sustainable construction. And this partnership with PRIA, it's all about rigorous testing and certification. They want to prove that these panels aren't just a cool idea, they're a viable and superior alternative to conventional materials.
I love that. So, for our listeners who want to, like, really dive into the nitty-gritty, maybe even get some inspiration for their own dream eco-homes, where should they go?
Their blog, it's seriously a goldmine of information. They've got articles on everything from designing with prefab to, like, elegant living on a budget, which, let's be real, we all want.
Oh, for sure. I was actually browsing through it earlier, and there were some really catchy titles, like Unleash Your Creativity with Prefab Home Kits. How fun does that sound?
Right. It's great. They're really building a community around this whole idea of sustainable living, which I think is key.
I agree. They're not just building homes. They're inspiring a movement. So as we wrap up our deep dive into Woodsons, it really makes you think, what if this is the future of housing?
What if this is just the beginning?
Right. Imagine a world where sustainable, healthy, and, let's be honest, stunning homes are the norm, not the exception. Something to think about.